Hello, Dewgang. It's time for more Dewgang doubles. We left off here yesterday. 280 wins. Hello, Brandon. And hello, everyone else who has already been in the chat. Superflash, Timothy, KT, Alok, Triad. So yeah, 280 wins, 40 rounds won. My PB all time in doubles is 289 with a different team. No Dewgong. We will need a little bit more than one round to beat that. And we will need to win 3 rounds to get to 300, which I hope we will achieve this time. Hello, Plumpy Bird. Yes, the clock timed, or the clock based defense. No. Actually means I can't get an apprentice. Because I talked to, I think it was a Beauty, I think. I talked to her once, but she never reappeared. Alright, let's go. We had a couple of tough battles yesterday, but we did not lose. Hopefully we can keep that up. Yeah, I might stop the doubles for today once we hit 300 wins. Okay, we're starting off with legendaries only from Gillian. Nice warm-up round. I was just about to say, please no Raikou. Of course, it's another Raikou lead. Do I just go for the Earthquake turn 1? I think the answer might be yes. We might lose Salamence to an Ice Beam from the Suicune if we don't already die to Raikou. Let's see, last time Raikou went for Thunder Wave, which is very likely to do because Latios is faster. Void, you won't ask how the streak is going? Yeah, this is our first battle. One of our worst possible matchups. Okay, I think last time we switched in the Metagross. And we could do that again. But locking in Earthquake here might not be that bad. Like, there's a chance, I think, like we have a decent chance, I think, to kill the Suicune if we go Thunderbolt Earthquake. If it's offensive Suicune, which it doesn't need to be. But there are a lot of ground immune Pokemon anyway. So if we die and we get a switch in, that's not the worst. Just really want to get rid of Raikou. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this. Because I can probably also go Dewgong and Parasong. Let's see, how much damage do we deal? Okay, that's offensive. Double team Raikou. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Thunder Raikou. Please hit the Raikou. Please, 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 please. At least Suicune, I'm pretty sure, goes down here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh. Imagine we missed there and then like Articuno comes in. I mean, Latios works too with Ice Beam. Molly. We're not afraid of Molly. Switching Dewgong here. Shadow Ball. Crit. That was a crit? Another double team? Really? Okay, we'll just Perish Song this Moltres. I mean, I also have Aerial Ace. But we're just gonna Perish Song here. Well, it wasn't the worst possible lead. Like, if it was something like, let's say, Articuno, and we wouldn't be able to hit it with Earthquake, that would be worse. Lucky Rob, these kinds of trainers are hilarious from an anime perspective. Imagine a random guy walking in with a perfect Raikou and Suicune. I mean, doesn't that happen in like the Gen 3 league in the anime? Like Tobias or something? Or is that a different guy? It may have happened multiple times. Probably did happen multiple times. Actually, we should protect here. Yeah, these guys are just the protagonists from their own games. Okay, Moltres gonna die to Aerial Ace, probably. Does this one have Protect? He might Protect. In which case he is gonna die to the Perish Song after all. Okay, no Protect. Plumpy Bird, these NPCs must have played Colosseum because their legendary dogs IVs aren't poopy doo-doo. Yeah, they have good IVs. Unlike our legendary dogs or beasts. We are so back, remember? We are. Okay, Toby. Are we gonna get Trace Levitate again? Intimidate, wow! That's new. Yesterday they were constantly tracing Levitate. Okay, this is I'm pretty sure this is not Ice Beam. Porygon. This is a physical one, I think. This trainer only has Set Freeze. Or maybe it's some mixed attacking. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Ice Beam. And he dies anyway. Dugtrio. Is this the trick one or is it the... Yeah, it's the trick one. How many wins? This is Battle 282, I'm pretty sure. We just started. We haven't beaten our PB yet. Yeah, that was 282. Bird Keeper? That might be your PP. You're at 300 what? 18? Both of these could have Protect. Salamence could also have Bright Powder, but I'm more afraid of the Salamence. I will switch here. Let's go Metagross. Yes, it's 318. We might get there, but not this stream, I don't think. I'm planning to... There's the Protect. All the best players fake out Glalie Void? Exactly, that's why I'm so good. I've only faked out Glalie 3 times during this one streak. And it's the only inner focus Pokemon that I keep hitting fake out on. All the other ones I'm already like, yeah, I need to not do this. But Glalie just... It's too mid of a Pokemon. I don't remember. But now that it's visible in my notes, maybe I'll finally remember. I had the same thing with Lightning Rod on my other team. Especially with Manectric. Oh, hello Articuno. Double Edge. Damn, that still hurts at -2. I will switch. Switch to Metagross. Skye, always remember to not fake out like Crobats, but yeah, Glalie... Yeah, Glalie is an issue. Okay, that was a good switch. I also did it once on a different streak. I think it was my previous Dewgong streak. I did it against Dragonite because I'm not used to playing open level, so I don't run into Dragonite very often. Did I miss the Articuno? Or was this the first attack? No, that was the first attack. I think. Oh, it's the dreaded Articuno too. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, Dragonite, like I think of multi-scale, which obviously isn't in this gen yet. we have to explode to kill him, but he has Protect. We have a Cherry Berry on the Latios. You can see all the items in the description. But I can put them in here too. Choice Band. Cherry Berry. Lum Berry. Leftovers. Hello, Roomy Cube. Yeah, I need the Lum Berry on the Metagross. I mean, you just saw Metagross get frozen because it switched into an ice move. That's why we have Lum Berry. But we also pretty often... Well, recently it's been less so, but pretty often we switch into Thunder Wave as well. So, like, giving a spare berry to Metagross isn't the best. Also, we switch into Confuse Ray. Could be a fake out. I think I'm fine with Ice Beam Earthquake here, even if there's a fake out, so... Okay, no fake out. Lumpy Bird, Lum is such a good item, but it gets eaten by random Confused Rays and Swaggers for you so much, and you appreciate it, but sometimes feels like a waste. It kinda depends. But generally speaking, I am happy when I'm not confused. Doesn't matter too much. I might switch back so I can air lace Foul Plume. Especially if it's Foul Plume 2. Or really only if it's Foul Plume 2, probably. Okay, that's looking like Foul Plume 2. You'd rather be confused than frozen or paralyzed? I mean, confusion kills you just as hard sometimes. $600 base stats and a Dewgong? Yeah, they need 600 base stats to keep up with Dewgong. $285. Okay, this is Roof. It's a Picnicker. That's guaranteed set 4 with lower IVs. 21 instead of 31. Okay, but it does mean Ice Beam on the Porygon. Intimidate again. Interesting. And White Herb, I believe this is Superpower Nidoqueen. I might be able to kill if I double up this thing as Bright Powder, the Porygon. Let's see. Do I go... I think I go Dewgong here. Like, the only thing I'm really sad about Confusion getting rid of my Lum Berry is when I'm planning to switch out again immediately. Ampharos. There's the Ice Beam. Also has Thunderbolt. Let's see. What am I most afraid of here? Fake out into Ampharos can activate Static, which could be a little bit annoying. We do have Earthquakes in the back. Probably want to get rid of the Porygon more. We tank those. Let's go, Dewgong. Protect. They'll both attack the Dewgong. Never mind, Porygon died. No Bright Powder. Slowbro. Does have Quick Claw. Fire Punch. Let's get rid of the Quick Claw Slowbro first. And I can also Perish Song. Don't know if I really benefit. Okay, no Quick Claw. We'll get some damage on Ampharos. Metagross might need a little bit of help getting the one shot here. Not sure. No, probably not. All right. Another one. $286. Okay, another Hex Maniac. Gengar Wheezing, double Levitate. I'll switch in Metagross here. Then if the Wheezing decides to explode, Metagross will survive. Worst case is we Bright Powder on Gengar and Wheezing explodes. No Bright Powder. We haven't had a Bright Powder on Gengar in a very long time. If at all in this streak. Dusclops. Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately not into the Metagross. And we get poisoned. I'll probably die to Shadow Ball from Dusclops, assuming it has Shadow Ball. I'll double target the Wheezing in case of Focus Band. I don't know if this one could even have Focus Band at this point. Venusaur. Okay. It does not have Shadow Ball. This is the Pain Split one. Okay, assuming no Bright Powder, Venusaur dies to Psychic. Nice. How goes the grind, Michael? Well, pretty good so far. We're almost done with the first round of today. Just one more battle after this one. And this one is over. And then it's just 2 more wins to match my PB. And then it's just a couple more for 300. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, it's a Pokefan. Set 4, 21 IVs. This should be easy in theory. Kecleon. Okay, this is Trick Kecleon. The Quagsire has Ice Beam. I'll switch in the Metagross and hope that he doesn't trick my Latios, I think. And I think I'm gonna Thunderbolt, because then he becomes Electric type, so Metagross's Earthquake will do a lot of damage. I think that sounds pretty good. Now, Kecleon isn't really that scary, so maybe I should have just ignored it. I'm tempting fate. Oh, let's go. It is Choice Band Metagross. And Amnesia from the Quagsire. Damn, Quagsire doesn't even see the kill. Despite having Ice Beam. I thought that that might be possible, but I wasn't sure. Lucky Rob, you can feel it. I mentioned several times how I did not have Bright Powder Gengar, so now I've summoned it. We'll see. Big Boom? No Big Boom. Quagsire could have Damp as well. Oh look, Ampharos is back. And Porygon. Not 2? No! He stole Levitate. And I'm locked into Earthquake. It doesn't matter. Plumpy Bird, you get what we mean with confusion? God taught you a lesson, you just almost lost a run stupidly early to Swampert not locking in against a Lantern. Lantern is such a annoying Pokemon sometimes. It's not a Mischievous, but it's almost up there sometimes. Alright. I'll add a current 287. We're almost there. Assuming we make it, this will be my first run in 300 in any facility. 287. But this is also the only facility I've really tried somewhat seriously. Like I did singles seriously, but only up to 200, and I stopped using my serious team. And lost at 225. I've done dome doubles seriously, but I've stopped at 25 tournaments, so 100 wins. And the other facilities, I mean, I do my best, of course, but they have not been like the most serious teams. Okay, experts are scary. Registeel doesn't have to be too scary. Swampert. I want to switch to potentially avoid Ice Beam. But he could also just go for Mirror Coat. And then if I go for a Psychic, which I would want to do, and I just die to Mirror Coat, then we're in trouble. What's my best option here? If I Earthquake, Registeel will not die and it could also counter, but I'm not as afraid. The thing is, I think if it has Ice Beam, it should die to a double up. The Swampert. Or it could also be Ice Punch Regice. Let's see. Can also go for a Protect. Could even double Protect. But then obviously I have to switch afterwards. Upside of Ice Punch is Registeel is not that likely to see the kill, but could still easily. How does it feel to be so close to your PB? Feels pretty good. To be honest, I'm not too nervous. Not yet, anyway. This battle might make me nervous, though, depending on how this turn 1 goes. I think I go for the attack. Just Swampert is tough for me to kill. Like, I have to attack at some point. So if it survives in Mirror Coats and we lose Latios, then it is what it is. Let's see. If it's less than 50%? Okay, that might have been bulky and we just crit. Gardevoir, likely with Ice Punch. And it has Levitate now. Oh, it's Focus Punch Registeel. That's okay. Could be a little bit annoying, but it's okay. You don't have Synchronize, but we'll still Ice Beam. The best players are always nervous, so I should be. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like 0 nerves, but I'm not that nervous. I play a lot of Frontier. No Ice Punch. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Thunder Wave again next turn is very likely. Let's see. I could switch in Dewgong to prepare for Perish Song. But I think I'm just gonna protect Shadow Ball. We still have Lum Berry on the Metagross. We wouldn't be able to kill the Gardevoir. Oh, wait. I was going to say that and was like, wait, this is a bulky Gardevoir. I might need to chip. This might still be beneficial, though. Oh, never mind. He didn't target the Latios. Alright, that didn't go as well, but it's still decent. We can still kill with Latios this turn and then Earthquake. Did I make it to 300 RPB? Not yet, Wrench. Not yet. We're just a few battles away. Is my Metagross adamant with 31 IVs? No, it is jolly with 31 IVs. At least in attack. I'm pretty sure. It's in the description. I think my Metagross has like insane IVs. It's missing like 3 defense, 3 special defense or something. And then the rest, except for probably special attack. I don't remember what the special attack is, but that's not important. We don't have special moves. Like I think the rest is all 31. Alright, this is the match PB. And this is a scary trainer, because he could have Quick Claw Explosion. Okay. There's a couple of things that could go wrong here. Nidoqueen could be Focus Band counter. Metagross could be Bright Powder Ice Punch. So the question is, do I go for the obvious Thunderbolt Earthquake at the Metagross? Or do I Psychic Nidoqueen and switch in my own Metagross to avoid what I just said of Focus Band counter and or Bright Powder Ice Punch? If both of those happen, I lose 2 Pokemon this turn. I think I have to play it safe. But Metagross is annoying. I don't just want to give Metagross a free turn. But I also cannot afford to lose 2 Pokemon here. Which is very unlikely, but it's something I do have to consider. Mostly worried about the Bright Powder Ice Punch. But then it could also just be Meteor Mass into Latios and we take a ton of damage. And then next turn it could be a Quick Claw Meteor Mash. Well, I would probably just protect next turn. I'm gonna attack. No Quick Claws. Let's see, Focus Band? No? Okay. Now, Bright Powder? No? Okay, really good. Marowak. Nidoking. Okay. I should probably double target Nidoking because of the potential for Quick Claw Hornrill. Even though Marowak does survive this turn then, but that's fine. Wrench, you played a bit more Factory last night. The game did not want you to get a streak of 1. Hey, I lost my first battle of round 1 and then my next streak was 70 wins. It happens. Super Flash, if the game knows Focus Band will activate, will it click boom? No, the game does not play like that. But it can click boom at full HP, so it could happen that you activate Focus Band and it will explode that same turn. It's unlikely. It's a 1% chance. Because it's 10% to boom at full HP from what I've heard, and it's 10% to Focus Band. Hello, Jackson. Just click attacks, what could go wrong, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, We have matched PB. Now we just need to break it. Quick Claw Spore could be awkward. And I think Raichu 4 is Bright Powder. It is indeed Bright Powder. And it has Thunder Wave, so it could be annoying. But I think we just attack. Okay, no Quick Claw Spore. One down. How did I lose the first time? So it's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure I lost Dynamic Punch Medicham. I think that's what happened. Or maybe I'm misremembering because it might have been that was just a really close battle that I almost lost. Okay, because this is imperfect IVs, Marowak should always die to Ice Beam, and we can switch. And I'm just gonna switch back so we can lock in Air Lace against the Ludicolo. That will be faster than Perish Song. Leech Seed, that will not save you. Alright, PB is now current streak. Once all the animations are done. $290. Alright, that's goal number 1. The first 10 wins. Now the other 10. Dragon Tamer. Latios Aggron. It's a dangerous... Well, it's mostly the Latios, but Aggron is actually quite dangerous as well. Thanks, guys. Do I go to Metagross here? Aggron will actually survive Earthquake from Metagross. I think I do go Metagross. Dragon Claw. And which move does Aggron go for? Iron Tail into Latios would be kind of bad. It's number 3. It has Blizzard. Salamence actually survives this Blizzard. However, every time Salamence survives an ice move, he just gets frozen instead. You know, Fire Blast is kind of annoying. That would do a fair amount of damage. But I think we have the Earthquake anyway. Latios down. Well, I mean, maybe it could still be Focus Band. Nope. Sandy, imagine last year someone told you my best freak would be with Dewgang. Yeah, I would not have imagined it. It's been quite the journey. Unfortunate that was an Aerodactyl switching in. Fortunate that we dodged the Fire Blast. But this is a Dragon Tamer, so ground immunes are very likely. Let's see. I want to deal damage to Aerodactyl more. Does Aggron probably just sees the kill, right? So I think I protect. Maybe? Or do I just Earthquake? I'll just Earthquake. We could Bright Powder, but it's fine. Arrow lives on 1. Also has Fire Blast. Oh. I did think about it for a second, but I was like, well, I don't die, right? Okay, do not die. That was a little bit close, though. We don't miss. Good. It might have been a roll on the Fire Blast. Should have maybe gone for Protect. Kingdra last. No, I might just boom here. Like Arrow dies. Kingdra dies. Going out with a bang. 43 people watching. Why is the like counter so low? Thanks, Sandy. What's the world record team? It is tauros, Latios. And I don't know if the other team's members got switched around a bit. Because I know it was like... It might have been Swampert, but I think Snorlax has also been tried on the team. So I'm not sure which version. And then it was Articuno or Gengar. So I think it's probably Swampert Articuno in the back. Okay, Metagross is back. And potentially Quick Claw Slowking. We're switching in Metagross, I think. I do sometimes, or actually often, avoid switching in Metagross against Psychic Trainers early on because I want to keep them... Oh, it's Metagross free. Okay, we'll Perish Song that asshole. Ice Beam. That's fine. We get frozen, that's okay. For now. Let's see. I think kill Slowking. And I'll... Like, I could switch in the Dewgong already for Perish Song. But... I don't think I want to. Thanks for the likes, guys. Espeon. Okay, this could be a one-shot. Could also be a miss. It's not a miss. Yeah, this is a double team rest. Oh, it's the high defense Espeon. We switch in Dewgong here. Actually, I should have attacked with Latios. Okay. Crit into Dewgong could have been bad. Oh, it was crit into Metagross. Yeah, because the Espeon is faster than the Metagross. I should have killed with Latios. Oh. Well, that's a little bit awkward. Hello, Amaryllis. So much for my I click Perish song this turn. Because suddenly there is a very weird looking psychic type called Zapdos on the Psychic Trainer's team. So now I have to be very careful. Now I doubly regret switching out the Latios because we could have been Ice Beaming this turn. Zapdos could also have Bright Powder, so I can't just go for Protect Explosion, which is what I would like to do. But I don't know what Zapdos this is. And we know it wasn't Bright Powder on any of the other Pokemon. So this could easily be Bright Powder Zapdos. What do you mean? Zapdos is your favorite Psychic type, Super Flash? Oh, my bad, my bad. There's actually a pretty decent chance. Actually, this Metagross is gonna go for Earthquake, right? I'm pretty sure this has Earthquake. I think it's Meteor Mash Earthquake. I could be wrong. No, it should be going for Earthquake. The Zapdos might not see the kill on Dewgong. Not that I want to go for the Perish song. It is just that I need to keep it in mind for who I'm switching in here. It's also probably Zapdos just kills Metagross. So I couldn't even go for the explosion play if I knew there was no Bright Powder. I think I will... Zapdos is more likely to go for the kill on Metagross, but in case it does go for the kill on Dewgong, and it gets it, I have to switch here. And I think I'm double switching. I could Protect. Maybe I go Protect and switch next turn. Let's see. If I Protect this turn, I definitely want to switch in Latios. I might even not switch next turn and just let Metagross die. Thunderbolt into Metagross. Earthquake. I'll switch Salamence in. We could get crit. And we have to switch in Dewgong on the incoming Earthquake. Do I get paralyzed? No. And it's Shell Bell, no Bright Powder. Okay, so now it's gonna go for Meteor Mash into Salamence because it sees the kill again. So we kill Zapdos and we protect. Now we go for a double switch. So we can finally set up the Perish Song. Attack raise is a little unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay. Unless because of the yeah, we'll switch like this. Unless he sees a kill with Meteor Mash because of the attack raise, this should be Earthquake again. And now it's Meteor Mash into Salamence. Actually, I can probably see a kill on Dewgong as well. It doesn't matter. We win. Doesn't matter what happens. Alright, I missed a bit of chat. That battle required a bit of concentration. Meteor Mash into the Protect, nice. True, Zapdos does get extrasensory in XD. Secretly, Psychic type. This is a good streak. Thank you, Tone. Do you know you're currently rewatching Pokemon 2019 anime? And you love how go-to serving Pokemon is a Dewgong? Nice. Good taste. Hello, K-Poke. Congrats on getting all your symbols. Uh-oh. Bug maniacs are scary. Thank you for the good luck. Oh no. It's the Demon Squad. Yesterday I psychicked Heracross and it just lived the psychic. Armaldo could go for Protect, which is why I'm not going to be attacking Armaldo. But it could also be going for a Swords Dance. Heracross could be Focus Band or Bright Powder. With this double target, we can only lose the double Focus Band, which is 1%. I could go for a switch. But don't really want to. Let's see if we kill the Heracross. There's only one set that should be able to live. Okay, it lived. At least I'm pretty sure. Maybe Scyther. Okay, that's fine. As long as we don't get crits, please, please, please. Okay. Okay, we still have Aerial Ace for this Scyther. But he could be going... He could Quick Claw this turn. Sandy, your lunch is over. Good luck, thank you. So let me... It's a little bit late. Let me run a calc because I'm also used to using Modest Latios. So was it a guaranteed kill? Or is it a roll? No, it's a guaranteed kill. Except for one Heracross. Yeah, okay, I was correct. So yeah, I want to go for the Aerial Ace really badly. But if it's Quick Claw Ancient Power this turn, that's horrible. Silverwind at least does not see a one-shot. We'll switch in the Metagross on the Ancient Power. Scyther is outsped by my Salamence, so we can always one-shot it later. As long as we get rid of this Armaldo. Split F drop. Okay, so if it gets an Omni Boost, it's still guaranteed dead. Double team. This Scyther is really dangerous. Let's see. Double Shadow Ball. Maybe we should have Shadow Balled Scyther because then it's guaranteed to die to Ice Beam. Or... Thunderbolt, okay. Ori. As long as he doesn't Swords Dance, Scyther's not gonna see a kill. And as soon as we kill the Fortress, and Salamence is still alive, we just win. Wrench, you don't know how your brain never realized how good Perish Song is in doubles when your opponent doesn't have any Pokemon to switch anymore? Yeah, it's really strong. It's why sometimes it's used in VGC as well. I don't know if Scyther can see a kill on Metagross. I'll protect just in case, because it could also be Quick Claw on the Fortress, I think. Like we don't know much. Could also be Focus Band. Or Double Team. Okay, didn't see a kill. I'm just gonna wait for it to kill me. Or one of my mons, because if I switch in Salamence and I die... Well, I guess I could switch in... Because it's always going to use Silverwind. Maybe a crit can kill me. It doesn't matter. Okay, we hit the Ice Beam. This could one-shot. It did not. Now it's going to stop setting up and start attacking. Or at least it's very likely. Miss Shadow Ball, that's fine. Miss. Silverwind. Oh wait, Omni Boost would be bad actually, because then it outspeeds. Crit. It would not have killed without the crit. Okay, looks like no Omni Boost. Maybe I should have switched actually. Didn't think about the Omni Boost. Alright, we didn't lose to the Bug Maniac. But once again, Bug Maniac kinda scary. Do you know you didn't know Silverwind gave Omni Boost? New fear unlocked. Okay, this is only starters. We don't know if it's Ice Beam on the Blastoise, so I'll be switching. Blaziken could click Endure here. It did not click Endure, so it's probably not Blaziken free. Hydro Pump. Okay, no Ice Beam. This is Bite Seismic Toss, I think. And then Rain Dance, I'm pretty sure. We just go for a double Ice Beam. Could be Bright Powder. Oh, right. One of them does actually outspeed Dewgong. Lives on 1 HP. I'm pretty sure this is Salac Berry. Yep. Okay, they both see the kill on Dewgong here. Alfie, it took you a while for you as well. Before you found out Silverwind was Ancient Power. Yeah. It's not a very common move, but it is a very scary move. Swampert. I can just Perish Song here. We should always win. Okay, we died. There might be Earthquake from Swampert. It should never be Ice Beam. So I'm switching into Salamence. Curse. Okay, he can't touch us. He does have counter. So I'll just spam protect. Dewgang's back sprite kind of looks like it could be a secret Lati triplet. The long lost cousin. Swampert does think that he can Earthquake my Lati, so he might Earthquake me this turn, but it doesn't really matter. Which part of the Netherlands do I live? The part where they play Pokemon? This is true. The part where Dewgang are abundant? That's a little bit further up north. But I live in the north. One more round. For the north. Exactly. For the north. 294. Okay, it's Dragon Tamer Davin again. Might get to see some Latios. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try and kill Salamence first, I think. But he could go for Protect and it could be Bright Powder, so... could backfire a bit. Of course, Latios can also be Bright Powder. And we're switching into Metagross. Wrench, you like the accent? Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. There's an Ice Beam. Okay, Salamence down. But not our Salamence. Guys, stop flirting with Beefreeze. At least leave him a like first. Flygon. So very likely Earthquake, but it could be Fire Blast Flygon also. It could be Bright Powder, which is awkward. So I'm gonna go for Protect here. Because if we miss Bright Powder and then Metagross dies, that's a little bit awkward. Of course, Latios could deal a lot of damage to Latios this turn, but we can handle that. Battle Tower Dragon Tamers put Battle Dome Dragon Tamers to shame. I mean, they're always going to be stronger in the tower, but I mean, they can bring the same double Lati plus some other strong Pokemon. Oh, it's Earthquake Latios. That's actually kind of good because I want to switch out because of this Charizard. Am I playing on emulator? No, I'm playing on the Game Boy player on the GameCube. We are actually we're in space right now. Hey, we get an Ice Beam Freeze. This Charizard I think only has Fire Blast. Wrench, half the reason you keep coming to the stream is for my voice? Well, I'm glad you like it then. Am I aware if the Game Boy wireless adapter plugs into the GameCube? Yeah, you can. The wireless adapter can work with the Game Boy player. Yes. I use a cable. but it can work. Increase the streak. 295. Breloom Blaziken. Okay, we will Psychic Breloom because we don't want to get hit by Effect Spore. Okay, White Herb Blaziken. No Quick Loss Spore. Hariyama. Could mean Fake Out. We did not need that crit. Who's your last mon? Shuckle. Interesting fighting type. No Fake Out. Hariyama's gonna go down. Rumicube Wrench couldn't name 3 Pokemon, has no interest, just here for that ambiguous accent. Wrench, I can name many Pokemon. There's Pikachu, I know that one. True, there's Pikachu. Vipene in India, you didn't get Nintendo games officially, sadly. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Should I just call you VIP? I don't know what to call you. VIP is maybe easier. That was an easy win. Fast and easy. We like those. Electrode Umbreon. Okay. Electrode is a little bit scary because could be Bright Powder. And of course Explosion. VIP sounds good. Alright, VIP it is. Glalie has inner focus, huh? Yeah. We haven't run into Glalie today. I wonder, I might just still forget. Thunder Wave could be really annoying into Salamence. And Psychic doesn't kill. But the Bright Powder one doesn't have Explosion. So I shouldn't be too worried. Maybe I just go for Psychic and switch. I kinda also don't want to touch the Umbreon because then it will just keep going for double teams. Unless it's the one with Swagger. Physio, Salamence, your all-time favorite Pokemon? I think there are quite a few people who like seeing Salamence. It is a cool Pokemon. Thunder Wave. We have Lum. VIP, you're trying Emerald Elite 4 right now? Alright, good luck. Do you have plans for the Frontier as well? Okay, no Bright Powder. This is Lychee Berry. And it's gonna try to explode, but I'm faster. He's likely to have a electric type in the back, so I should probably go for Earthquake. Umbreon doesn't do that much damage to me anyway. So if we hit the Umbreon and it starts attacking, that's fine. Zapdos, Ampharos, okay. Pretty good Earthquake, unless it's Bright Powder. Wrench, you know a lot of Pokemon, just don't ask you about Gen 8 and above. Yeah, it's kind of the same for me. Okay, we'll just repeat. Although a lot of the Gen 7 mons I probably don't remember. Jolteon. Wrench, you feel lied to by the devs about Gen 8. We cut the national decks to improve the models and animations, and then they didn't. Yeah, they were very lying very hard to us, unfortunately. Not too surprising. It's Game Freak. I think I'll go for Aerial Ace. Does have a curse up, but it's pretty low HP already. Only has one double team, I think. Or two. So a decent chance to hit Ice Beam as well. And we freeze. VIP, you're thinking of to build around Marowak. Any suggestions? It has Lightning Rod, so it's it might be quite good in doubles. Urban Skyer recently used it in doubles. He used a team someone else used previously, and he got 318 wins. I can link you the write-up. Now that's just a doubles team, and you might not be very interested in doubles. Let's see, did he already have a write-up? No, he doesn't have one yet. But I can still link you the team. 1 second while I try to find this. Let's add the win before I forget. Where is it? Here it is. Paste. Okay, we'll take the paste. Here you go. Urban Skyer had like different IVs, or EVs, I mean. Okay, this is Bryon. He only has legendaries as well. So this could be a tough battle. Are we gonna see more Raikou? It's the big question. No. But we do see more Registeel. Which I think we're going to ignore. And we're going to switch out Salamence to avoid Ice Punch. And just in case Moltres decides to fire move the Salamence, we will switch. Actually, we can just double... No, but then Ice Punch can kill me again. Yeah, I think I want to set up maybe a Perish Song already as well. Double team, that's annoying. Do I double target? Aerial Ace. Oh, this is superpower. But it won't use superpower unless it's low HP or sees a kill. So it won't superpower my Dewgong right now. Double target? Or switch back? What's the best place to see the Pokemon the facility has, Wrench? You mean you want to see a list of all the available Pokemon? Because I can send you... I can find that for you. 1 second. Okay, I think this should be... This link should be every Pokemon you can come across. And then this link shows you all the trainers and the Pokemon they can have. If that's something you're interested in. Did my C button doesn't always work. Did I link 2 different ones? These are all the Pokemon, and these are... the trainers. Yeah, it did work. Okay. Rumicube, you're almost ready to start your Frontier Legacy. You're gonna beat my Dewgong personal best with your Survivor or Kecleon PB. Good luck. Hello, Raven. Motive, you're back home and locked in. Time to for the gang to bring it home also. We're going to try. We're almost there. Okay, I need to go back to paying attention. Moltres has 1 double team, which is annoying. Could go for a double target. I could go for Parasong already. I could switch back Salamence. And then I have Aerial Ace. Do. Mobile is ass. You're an unfortunate victim. I can throw in a Dewgang emote for you. Here you go. There we go. That's what you were trying to do. Could also be protect from the Moltres here, which like last time it didn't protect because there's 2 double team sets. So it could be going for rest. You know, let's just Parasong then. Okay, we hit. Do you know you gotta head out? Good luck. Thank you. Latios. We can just double Ice Beam this Latios. This Dewgong is fast. There's only 1 Latios. And Quick Claw that can outspeed me. Yeah, Registeel doesn't do anything. Oh, that's a bulky Latios. That's not gonna kill. Lives literally on 1 HP. Well, it's a bulkier Latios. I also live on 1 HP. Okay. Good thing he did not Aerial Ace my Latios. Big crit on the 1 HP Latios. Articuno, no! I want to Perish Song the Articuno, but I don't really want Dewgong to die. We definitely switch in Metagross. But it could be... Let's see, it could be Blizzard incoming. So if I switch in Salamence, Salamence dies anyway. Maybe I do just Perish Song this turn. And then I just have to switch out the Metagross and we should be fine. Ice Beam. Okay, no Blizzard helps a lot. We're literally on 1 HP. That's kind of crazy. Actually, we can just switch now. We've already won. I'm still switching. Is Shell Bell at all useful? It can be, especially in the Pike and the Pyramid. In the normal facilities, not as much. Goodbye, Articuno. She's always happy, happy, happy. When I get 300 wins, I'm also happy, happy, happy. So Rena has only set once. And that means that Quagsire does not have Ice Beam. Let's see. Do I just ignore Quagsire for now? Also just Earthquake. Of course, I don't know what's switching in here. We'll just go for the Earthquake. Hopefully get damage on 2 Pokemon. Wishcash. Double Water Ground. And Quagsire went for Earthquake. And kills Whiscash with a crit. Unlucky. This is why this is here. There is a bug where Intimidate makes the AI forget about Levitate. And because of the partner being immune to Earthquake and Quagsire thinking Latios does not have Levitate, it went for Earthquake. Even though it doesn't do anything. But now Quagsire remembers, oh, it's Levitate, because it saw I wasn't hit by Earthquake. Yeah, I'm still not sure if this is really a good thing. Because, like, it was helpful here. But sometimes I really want to switch in Metagross and then I switch in on an Earthquake. So, I don't know if you really want to do this. I'm kind of leaning towards you don't want to do this. But it's funny when it happens. So... we have been doing it. Alright, Delilah. Gengar Houndoom. Okay, that is a bit scary. Usually I switch out against Gengar because I'm afraid of Bright Powder. But I also want to click Earthquake on this Houndoom, so I'm staying in this time. Oh no. It's been predicted that the Bright Powder Gengar is gonna get me, so this might be the one. At least we'll outspeed, unless it's Quick Claw, but then it doesn't have Ice Punch, so it should be fine. Okay, no Quick Claw, no Bright Powder. If only AI could remember Glalie inner focus. If only... Alright, very nice turn one. And a Shift Tree. Could be Fake Out. There's Fake Out. Dusclops should die still. Yeah, this is Battle 299. So we're 299 wins now. So the upcoming battle is Battle 300. No, wait, this was 300. It was 6 already. I thought we were on 5 for some reason. Maybe I counted one too many. Okay, we hit 300. I thought I was... I missed the climactic moment. Like, the next one is 300. Oh wait, we already have it. Oops. It's the bull, but it's not the granular, it's Gramble 2. Which is a bit scary because it does hit me hard. Well, actually, it's special, so I have to watch out for Ice Sponge. And it's Quick Claw for Alligator. With Scary Face, which is actually gonna be annoying. Wait, maybe... I think... I'd probably just kill, even with the Intimidate. So maybe just double attack. And then he can't Ice Punch me because he's dead. Do we kill? Okay, maybe we don't kill, actually. No, we kill. Okay. And this should be most likely Scary Face. Not guaranteed. Yeah, Scary Face. Let's just keep attacking. It's probably gonna Scary Face Salamence next. Thanks, guys. Last Mon. Victory Bell. Oh no. So scary. I did say I might switch to multi-battle, but I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the double, so maybe we don't do that. We just keep going for a little bit longer. Chat, we made it to 300 in tower doubles. Exactly, Raven. We earned this. $301 wins ongoing. Oh, I've been forgetting to update the rounds. We're going into round 44. Matt, glad you could help. You'll send the invoice. Alright, thanks. Group effort. Alright, I'm gonna go switch to standing desk. 1 second. Charles, Zapdos, Electrode. Zapdos is likely to go for T-Wave, and Electrode is also likely to go for T-Wave. Sebastian, yesterday you reached 105 wins in doubles with Latios, tauros, Swampert, Articuno. You have some way to go before catching up. Yeah, but you're using the world record team, so you'll get there. Kinda want to keep Salamence for later for Choice Band Earthquake, because there's likely to be more electric types. So let's switch into Metagross, who doesn't care about Thunder Wave, unless it's a double Thunder Wave. But then we still don't really care. One Thunder Wave. We have Cheri. It's only a problem if we get two into the same Pokemon. It's double team. Okay, that's annoying. I believe that's also Thunder, just like the Raikou. Let's just hit. That sounds like a good plan, right? Just hit. Yeah, exactly. It's a good plan. Just hit. Critical hit. Manectric switching in on Earthquake. Moments before disaster. Just click attacks, what could go wrong, right? Exactly. Just win. That's a weird electric type. Fisherman. Feels like it's been a while. Well, we did run into one yesterday, I think. But still. But there's only two of them. Okay, Starmie is a bit scary. And so could be the Whiscash. Just win is always the best strategy. This is true Super Flash. I don't understand why people lose. Just win. Just say no to losing, say no to Quick Claw, say no to Bright Powder, say no to Focus Band, crits, status. It's not guaranteed that either of them have Ice Beam, but it is likely that at least one of them does. It's possible we one-shot the Starmie, but even if it is fast Starmie with no bulk, it's not guaranteed to die. We're switching. We don't kill, but it is fast. With a Lum Berry. That means it's not Bright Powder, so that's good. Ice Beam. Amnesia. Okay, that's the kind of stuff why I don't want to go for Protect turn 1. Although this one isn't really threatening. Can Fake Out kill the Starmie? It might be able to. Let's try. Crit fake out. I think we killed, but I'm not sure. Getting a hit on Tentacruel is nice because Tentacruel is actually tanky enough to live a Psychic. Sebastian, you like to use a haste user in doubles, but it's so unfortunate that the move has such poor distribution in Gen 3. Yeah, my previous doubles team had haste and Perish Song. Or at least a version of it did, but haste Articuno is XD only, so it's difficult to get. Especially you shamelessly copied the best team. Unfortunately, you couldn't RNG abuse Articuno, so it's not Hidden Power Grass. And IVs are mediocre, but it's still good. Yeah, I had Hidden Power Grass Articuno without haste. Like I RNG'd for it on Leaf Green. And I gotta be honest, I didn't really click it. So I think a different move, especially if something like Toxic, would be better. We have Perish Song up. Let's just protect. I was likely to Rain Dance actually, but it doesn't matter. LEJ, you're breeding a Gengar. Any recommendations? Thunderbolt, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, D-Bond. I would definitely get D-Bond, yeah. And if you're already breeding, you might want to get Perish Song. That is just an egg move, right? I'm pretty sure. In case you want to use it in the future. But I would go something like... Well, it kind of depends on the rest of your team, but Thunderbolt, Ice Punch, Substitute, Destiny Bond is a really good moveset. Yeah, I don't mean Perish and D-Bond for like on the same set, although sometimes you could do that. I mean it more for if you want to use it in the future. Then you already have one with Perish Song. Wrench, have you watched the stream enough to get your check in the mail? Wait, you shouldn't have said that? You blew your cover? Ah, damn, my paid viewers. Sebastian, your Articuno has only clicked Ice Beam, Haze, or Protect. You have Extra Sensory as a fourth move, but you only clicked it twice, you think? Yeah. You mostly have Articuno for the other moves. But yeah, I think Toxic might be decent. So then you can 1v1 a bunch of Pokemon. Substitute could also be good. Is it Reese? It's Reese! Legendaries only. Oh, I forgot to count the wins. We're at plus 301 plus. Latios, Suicune. Raven, I paid you to sub. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be afraid of Suicune. Or at least not too afraid. So let's get rid of Latios first. We'll switch into Metagross. Crit focus band. Okay, useless crit. Dragon Claw. Welcome to the Dewgang item spammer. I appreciate it. Double team Suicune. Okay. We have Perish Song, we're fine. Especially if it's Suicune 2. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Double up. Item spammer, you've been inspired by this run. You had to become a channel member. Well, I'm happy you enjoy it and thank you for joining. Okay, Earthquake would have been good. Oh, Spadef drop. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Go to Dewgang for the Perish Song. Well, item spammer, have you tried the pyramid? Because in the pyramid, you get to spam items. No! Not you again! Get out of here! How am I supposed to Perish Song? Well, you're always showing up. He could be Bright Powder, so I'm not gonna go for Fake Out. I'm just gonna protect. Okay, it's a roll to kill, so I'm switching out. Okay, we did get the roll. Item spammer, you should try the pyramid, but you've always been a Battle Factory guy and a Battle Arcade in Gen 4. And the pyramid is a very unique facility. It's also, like, in a way, the easiest one. Okay, it is Suicune 2. Free win. I mean, we couldn't lose at this point, but... It is interesting. It's the one facility where people are like, okay, I could see someone getting maximum score, like 9,999 wins. But it would take very long. Unique is an understatement. Yeah, it's definitely very special. Perish Song could actually be kind of good there. Because every trainer only has one Pokemon, but like you would take multiple hits. So is it really that good? Probably not, but against some Pokemon, could be nice to have. Item spammer, you'll give it a shot. Might be fun to try. I hope you enjoy it. I still have to do the pyramid. Wrench, you're stuck trying to get Battle Factory Gold on stream. Good luck. It can be tough. I am a treasure of this world. Well, you better not ruin my streak. Dewgong! Holy. Okay, you're definitely a treasure. Watch out, Dewgong in the house. The upside of Dewgong is it's the one Oko move Pokemon that doesn't have any bullshit items. It could be Bright Powder Lantern, but we're just gonna go for an Earthquake here, I think. Imposter! Right, it's an offensive Dewgong. Do we hit the lantern? Yes. Satu. Hariyama. I kill every Satu except for one of them. Earthquake will be good enough. Fake out, okay, that's fine. When it's this little HP, I start to doubt. Maybe it's a roll to kill all the other ones. Oh no, there are two of them that survive. And one is a roll. Another trainer down. Okay, Psychic. This could be Ice Punch from both of these, but it doesn't have to be. Unfortunately, Latios does not do a lot of damage here. We could also be tricked to Choice Band, which could be a little unfortunate. But Ice Beam should be fine unless we run into Metagross. Hmm. The annoying thing is that if they have Ice Punch, they also have Fire Punch. Actually, I probably shouldn't have targeted Mr. Mime because it could be Bright Powder. Okay, Choice Band on the Metagross, let's go. This is the second time. Okay, taking away my Lum Berry and then hitting me with Sleep would have been a good move. Let's switch out. We go for a Shadow Ball. Oh, Hypno lives on 1. No, not Torment! I have 2 Choice Band Pokemon. That was always gonna work. Okay, let's switch targets. So next turn, Salamence will struggle. Oh, Claydol. Take out the Espeon, we're in a really good spot here. Goes for Calm Mind. No Bright Powder. Lives on 1. Being at 300 plus wins is crazy. It feels good, I can tell you. I hope we can keep it going for a bit longer though. And it won't just be 300 plus. We'll see. Anything can happen in Pokemon. We could lose this match. Or we could win another 300. Back to back. I think I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. I'm gonna risk the Ice Punch. Fake out. Oh. If it's Ice Punch Metagross now, it's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, it's Ice Punch. I saw the damage and was like, wait, is that mixed attacking? Well, that's unfortunate. But it's not Bright Powder. That's the important part. Wow, that healed a lot. That healed a lot. At least the Mr. Mime is kind of useless. Well, I say that, but he does have Reflect. I didn't switch because I didn't want to lose too much HP on Metagross against the Psychic Trainer. And I was like, there's so many Pokemon that can have an Ice move. So Salamance's value isn't that high, but then the Fake Out did kind of suck. And now the potential for Reflect. Can I ignore the Metagross this turn? I mean, if he crits me with Shadow Ball on Latios, that would be bad. Then we're down to 2 Mons. We would at least have Fake Out, but it's not ideal. I also still struggle to kill both of them. I think I'll kill the Metagross. Jinx. Surprised he didn't go for Reflect. Okay, we have no clue who this Jinx is. This could just be Ice Beam, seeing a kill on Latios. I'm gonna switch. Could also just be going for Protect here. Or it could also be Fake Out Jinx, just like Mr. Mime. No Protect. Do we see the Reflect? Gardevoir. With Fake Fat. Okay, no Reflect. Pretty sure it has Reflect. Or is there a second Fake Out, Mr. Mime? Take care of the Gardevoir. That's a bulky Gardevoir. Yes, Pezzy, we're a real doubles player now. We have over 300 wins. Oh. It's Destiny Bond. Berry Destiny Bond. Yep. Art, you just finished Leaf Green Elite 4 with triple birds, so you can farm lucky eggs for Emerald. Good luck farming the eggs. Now we don't care about dying to Destiny Bond. Last bell of the round. Hello. Is this Miller? Yes, it's Miller. So I believe this is guaranteed set 1 or 2. Which means it's one of the good Aerodactyls. It could be Choice Band, Ancient Power. And Rhydon could be going for a Horn Drill. May want to focus the Rhydon first here. What do I do with Mens? I don't really want to tank rock moves at the moment. And we can't really spam Earthquake here because of Aerodactyl. Oh, but wait. Rhydon is gonna go for Earthquake. Because of the bug. Can kill him this turn. Lock in Brick Break. Aerial Ace. Aerodactyl is scary because of Omni Boost. Maybe I need to take out Aerodactyl, but Rhydon could Quick Claw Horn Drill me next turn. But like Omni Boost is scarier, probably. I think that's Choice Band. Slacking. Into Earthquake? Yes! Let's go. That's really nice. That did nothing though. I'll target the Rhydon. I can't protect with Salamence because of Choice Band, so going for protect with Latios doesn't really do much. And if he Quick Claw Horn Drills as well with Rhydon, would be really bad. No Quick Claw. Gets frozen, but that doesn't matter. Wouldn't get to move anyway. Yes, Sandy, we hit 300. This is battle 308. Bulk up. Okay, Exploud should just die. I think one of them does have a Focus Band counter, but that's whatever. Here we go. We did it. Yes, Raven. We earned 300 wins, Sandy. 308. When LA, or Yeah, how does it feel knowing we put Dewgong on the map? We did it together, Sandy. If you hadn't asked me about Dewgong, we never would have been here. I don't know, maybe we would have been here, but later. But definitely not now. Sandy will take a little credit, yeah. Psychic could be dangerous. God of War Jinx. Jinx is dangerous because it could just Ice Beam my Latios and kill me. Do I ever double swap? Oh, did Gardevoir trace anything? I didn't see it. 1 second. No, it's synchronized. Yeah, I kind of like double switch here. Could be completely unnecessary, but we don't know. The ice moves are the most likely to go into Salamence, so we will switch Dewgong into that slot. Okay, that's unfortunate, switching into Psychic with Dewgong. And the Ice Beam went into Metagross. Unlucky. At least we didn't get frozen, that's something. I will kill this Jinx and go for a Fake Out. We know Gardevoir doesn't have Ice Punch because it would have gone for Ice Punch. In that case, how much do I care about Gardevoir? I could potentially switch the Salamence back in. Because the Jinx dies. But if it's just Psychic, I don't care too much. It's nice not taking damage, but... Salamence would be able to do a bunch of damage next turn. Latios could also be helpful, and it would switch into the Psychic really well. Maybe we go Latios instead. To keep Salamence healthy. Jinx down. Slowbro. And Psychic into Latios. Okay, I think this was a good switch. Let's get rid of Slowbro because we don't know if it's Quick Claw, Ice Beam. No Quick Claw. And we crit. And we also crit the Jinx, which didn't matter, but it does matter for the Slowbro. That would not have died. Now we get a free Shadow Ball into Metagross. Which didn't do much. It's Shadow Ball Gardevoir. Interesting. double up on the Metagross. Alright. Did I need to deal damage to kill this? I don't think so. Yeah. One psychic gone. Ooh. This could be dangerous. Quick Claw Explosion is one of the #1 things I'm afraid of. Okay, Quick Claw Horn Drill is even scarier. Well, it's not scarier, but it's more likely to happen. Marowak, if it has Swords Dance, is likely to Swords Dance. So I'll double up on Rhydon. Okay, no Quick Claw. Nidoking. And we know it can't be Quick Claw because Rhydon always has Quick Claw. So we don't have to worry about Quick Claw. Horn Drill. No, we kill both of them. We did not need the crit. Who's your last? Duck Trio. Very nice. That turned out to be a really easy battle. We take those. Beauty. It's been a while since we saw a Beauty. So, Beauty Dawn has a bunch of Pokemon with Attract. Not all of them have Attract, but almost all of them have Attract. So that does tell us that there's no Ice Beam on this Slowbro, which is good. Umbreon dodged with Bright Powder. That's unfortunate, but not too bad. Oh, hello, Slowking. Well, same story. This thing does not have Ice Beam, so we just stay in. And this Umbreon... Can we hit it this time? But this Umbreon has Swagger Psych Up, but the AI is broken. Oh, it lives on 1. And it can never click Psych Up. Or Swagger, I mean. And it then also won't really click Psych Up very often. Psychic into Latios, that's quite nice for us. I'm just gonna prepare the Perish Song here. Jolteon. There always has to be an electric type when I switch in Dewgong for the Perish Song, huh? Just has to be this way. Oh, we went for Protect first. Ah, damn, I got outplayed. That's actually kind of bad. Because now we might die to the next hit. But we got our Perish Song off, which we probably didn't need. Jolteon could protect this turn, which would actually be kind of bad. That should be fine. Thunder Wave. And we're fully paralyzed. And we're attracted. Salamence isn't gonna be doing anything. But it's fine. Because we didn't get the move, that means we can use Protect this turn. If we get the move. Which we do. Didn't matter if we did though. We couldn't lose anymore. Wrench, your Eevee playmat took so long to come to you, they packed in 9 stickers and a Snom pin. Hey, we take those. Right, not necessarily a very dangerous battle, but kind of a tricky battle. Let's see, let's Psychic Venusaur and Earthquake. Quick Claw Explosion could happen here. Did not happen. But it's not too bad when their Pokemon also dies. It's a bigger issue when it's next to a ghost. That's when I actually have to think, am I going to protect Latios and Earthquake, or am I gonna Psychic and... Nah, Psychic wouldn't kill the Muck. Dusclops. Crobat can be really annoying. Dusclops can also be really annoying, to be fair. Slow Crobat, so it's gonna survive Psychic. Unless we crit. Which... Wait, it didn't survive? Maybe it's a roll to kill. I mostly switched because Crobat can be annoying, but it wasn't that Crobat. Fade, any other Pokemon worth looking at for the frontier? Or the most obscure that are still usable? For Parasong. Politoed has Damp. That prevents lost condition of explosion. So that could do something. Mason. So it's offensive Mischievous. I'm a bit afraid of Mirror Coat from Cradily. This Mischievous doesn't have Thunder Wave, so I don't really need to kill it. It could still paralyze me with Thunderbolt. Could double up on the Cradily, but it's not really a threat. Maybe just leave the Cradily be for now. The only thing I'm really worried about is Mirror Coat, so if I don't attack it with Latios, I don't have to worry. Relegator. Relegator down. Ooh, Tauros. think I'm switching out. And I can switch back in and lock into Brick Break for the Cradily, but I don't really need to. Probably. Ingrain. Okay, I might as well. Especially with the Ingrain, if I just go for an Earthquake, it's gonna heal a bit. And the Ice Beam Earthquake maybe doesn't kill. Another trainer down. Two more. This is Nico. And we're done with this round. And I think this is the last round because I'm feeling mentally kind of tired. So Nico is the same as Mason. Don't want to target Quag or Meganium. Quagsire has Ice Beam. And he's probably willing to Earthquake next to a Meganium. Oh, but last time he didn't see a kill. But I don't know if that was perfect IVs or not. And he could Amnesia, and then I don't kill him next turn. But Meganium 4 isn't... Well, I could Ancient Power multiple times. Which could be a little bit annoying. But I'm leaning towards switching out here. Do I ignore Quag? Quag also has Damp. So if I want to explode, of course, the Meganium has to have Bright Powder as well, so I don't want to explode against either. You just power into Metagross, that's good. No Omni Boost. There's the Amnesia. Didn't see the kill again. Definitely could, but... Today, Quack just doesn't feel like killing Salamence, which is fine by me, I guess. Do kind of want to get rid of the Quag. We can always Aerial Ace this Meganium later. Machamp. Another Ancient Power. No Omni Boost. Machamp is likely to die. Quag always feels chill. Yeah, most of the time. But Quack can sometimes wreck you. I think I've been countered by one of them once. Okay, this is Choice Man Gramble. I'll switch in Salamence. We haven't seen a single Glalie. Maybe having him in my notes scared Glalie away. Or maybe Glalie is waiting for me in the last battle of the day to ruin my streak. Sebastian, you have to go. Good luck. Thank you. This will be the last battle. This is Chas, which is set free. Dorio, okay. Believe set 2 is the one with Protect. So we can just get a free kill. And we switch out because of Ice Beam. Or we could... No, we don't want to Protect. We go Metagross. Doesn't matter too much. Let's go Metagross. Wrench, you're finally doing some berry growing? Yeah, I haven't done any berry growing because my battery's dead, and the other save file I bought has a working battery, but it got replaced after the file was like already alive for a long time. So it still doesn't work. Let's see. Exploud is overheat, I'm pretty sure. I can just explode this turn. I don't really need to. Ice Beam, crit, or freeze into Latios could be bad though. Maybe we do just go for an explosion. Let's just do it. 3 against 1, we should win. Maybe that's why I haven't seen the apprentice. Oh, Meganium's back. I haven't talked to the apprentice on the other save file, just on this one with the dead battery. But yeah, the apprentice also wouldn't work there. And there we go. Yeah, I could fix it, but I don't care too much. I've been planning to do a new playthrough, so it has my own trainer ID. 315 wins. Okay, that was the last one for today. Later today, Riley will be streaming. And my stream will redirect when it ends, but it's like quite a bit later. Still about 2 hours. I'll also just post it here. Riley's doing Factory, trying to get 100 wins in open level singles. So if you're interested, you can go watch that later today in about 2 hours. And other than that, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the support. I'm very happy we got 300 wins with Dewgong. But hopefully, it's not going to stay 300. We're going to keep going. I'm going to try to get as high as possible. The team is quite good. So as long as they don't do anything too stupid, or we get like something really unlucky, we'll keep going. So have a good rest of your week. I don't know when the next stream will be. Maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe I'll take tomorrow off. But yeah, good luck with all your own streaks, shiny hunts, and prep. And I hope to see you next time.